DiMartino here. Just thought I'd show you a little something today called the Flam accent lick. I've been giving it to a lot of my students, and I give it for two reasons. One, it helps them actually practice the rudiment, but also to incorporate it into the kit. And they usually will play it more when it's something kind of cool. Really what it is a Flam triplet. If you played a regular triplet, it would just be, but with a Flam accent, you're actually going to throw a Flam right in front of it. There are two different Flam accents. There's one with a leading right Flam with a follow-up left-right, and then there's the additional one, which is the left-handed Flam, right-left. A good way to practice is to do them both back-to-back, and that's what I do pretty much with all my students. As you can hear, I'm really sort of fattening that Flam up just a little bit so you can hear it on the hi-hat. And what we're going to do with this now is we're going to incorporate it to the kit. We'll put our left hand on the small tom and leave our right hand on the snare, and we'll just play the Flam accent as I just did here. And what we're going to do is only play the first Flam accent, which is the one with the right-handed Flam with a follow-up left-right. And we're just going to kind of loop that. We're not going to play the additional Flam accent. We're just going to keep on that one. And what we're really going for is to actually get four notes rather than just the grace note and the dominant note in the Flam. We're actually playing two here with the follow-up left right, so that's four right there. And what we're going to do now is just sort of add a double kick, which in essence makes it a sextuplet, and it'll go like this kind of slowly. And again, I fatten that Flam up so we get that really nice effect between the small tom and the snare drum. You don't want it to be too sharp or it'll sound like one note. We want, and practice this kind of slowly. Don't force it. Let it happen naturally as any rudiment should be played. And try not to get too sloppy with it. And of course the double kick is really probably the hardest part of the whole thing, in that it's got to be played a little bit rapidly before the Flam accent. So here it is a little faster. So the other thing you can now do is, once you sort of get proficient at that, is to kind of move your right hand down to the floor tom, and then you can alternate from snare to floor tom. And again, try to take it slow and try not to lose the effect that we're trying to get, and that's sextuplets. So when you kind of feel like you're pretty comfortable with it, then you can obviously throw it into a groove. You could even start a song off with something like this, but I'll show you basically an example of maybe kind of throwing it into a groove. And if you want to start a song off with it, it'd be something like 1, 2, 3. So the Flam accent is kind of creative. It'll help you practice it. Again, use it around the kit. It doesn't just have to be on the snare and on the floor. Maybe you want to incorporate, the middle tom, or maybe some other creative way. But definitely a really good way to practice your rudiments and still get a really cool lick out of it. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Thanks.